Many people in this room might have heard or seen the movie Blackfish, a documentary from 2013 and about an orca whale named Tilikum who killed 3 humans. After this documentary was released, many questions started popping up, exposing a well-known aquarium named SeaWorld. In this documentary, viewers learned how Tilikum was taken from the ocean at the age of 2 and spent 20 years captive in the marine park, and the various things that the aquatic animal had to suffer from. According to OceanicInstitute.org, the ocean covers 71% of Earth's surface and contains 97% of Earth's water. Inside of the ocean, it contains billions of aquatic animals with a variety of species such as sharks, fish, turtles, whales, and many more that it's impossible to list. Now imagine the millions of animals that are taken from their home to be put inside of an aquarium or marine park for the pleasure of humans to look at. This needs to end. Who inside of this room has ever been to a marine park or an aquarium? Right, most of us have, including me. But have any of us stopped to think of what these aquatic animals are going through? The answer to this question is probably no. In my research about animals living in the aquariums and marine parks, I have found out that these places are unhealthy for the aquatic animals and why they should be banned. In the next few minutes, I will tell you about how the animals are treated inside of the marine parks and aquariums, the actions that need to be taken to ban aquariums and marine parks, and how banning marine parks and aquariums will help the animals. To begin with, aquatic animals that live inside of aquariums and marine parks suffer greatly, but humans do not take the time to realize how and why they suffer. Aquatic animals are not meant to be put inside of tanks for people to stare at and touch, or be used as a spotlight of a show. They want to be free, traveling the ocean, living their own life without humans tearing that away from them. According to Jessica McDonald from the Scuba Life, aquariums can have an adverse effect on animals' mental and physical health. For example, animals such as sharks and whales have an extremely sensitive because they have the ability to pick up electrical current and vibrations around them. However, since these animals are inside of tanks, vibrations and electrical currents bounce off the walls, causing risk for the animal's mental well-being. One way to imagine it for humans is like blindfolding a man in jail. It initially makes them go crazy because they can only hear things because of the sound ricocheting off the wall and they do not know what's going on around them. According to PETA.org, aquariums and marine parks that offer the touch tanks and swim with programs can be dangerous for the animals, but as well as risky for the humans. The programs that allow humans to touch and pet the animals invade the animals' already invaded space, but it can also cause them stress, is wanted, and may even become dangerous for the animals. Swimming with dolphins programs can be harmful towards these mammals as well because they are harassed and scared by humans, which may disrupt their feeding, migrating, playful behavior, and rest. However, this can be fixed with the help of many people. Although humans are the ones capturing and putting animals inside of tanks, we can also be the ones to fix our mistakes and end animal suffering. According to freedomforanimals.org, the United Kingdom aquarium, they have taken up 79% of animals from the wild. By taking fish from the ocean, it can cause a shortage of fish and eventually will cause a problem with the ocean's ecosystem. So not only are we affecting the lives of the animals, but we are also affecting the ocean itself. One way that we can help is by not visiting aquariums and marine parks, support legislation that prohibits the capture and breeding of aquatic animals, and even just write letters to newspapers or magazines expressing how these places are dangerous for the animals. I read an article from Smithsonian magazine about former SeaWorld trainer who wrote a book about the dangers of working with orcas because he himself was injured while training orcas. Because this article was written, it helped open the eyes of many people to how even a former trainer at SeaWorld no longer supports the animals being held in captivity. Now that you know that we can help and make a difference of millions of aquatic animals' lives, you have a chance to help. If aquariums and marine parks are banned, then these amazing animals can be free again, traveling the ocean happily. There will no longer be suffering because the aquariums and marine parks are unhealthy. The change is beginning to happen. According to Sheena Goodyear from CBS News, many marine parks across the country have begun to shut down their animal shows, but this is only the beginning. Animals such as orcas, dolphins, are extremely social and known to swim 100 miles a day. This can't be done in tanks. Around and around they'll go in the same path every single day. And eventually, this can be harmful towards the whales. There are programs that can make a difference without causing too much disruption to the animals, such as the catching and release program. Initially, they will capture animals that are injured, heal them, then release them back to where they're supposed to be. Today we have discussed what aquariums and marine parks should be banned, the steps that can be taken to banning these parks, and how, with the help of the animals' lives, can be changed. In conclusion, these aquatic animals are suffering, but we had the chance to help. Even if we can only help a little, eventually it will help in the long run. It can save millions of aquatic animals' lives. Just by signing a petition or supporting those who put their time and effort into closing these places down will do so much. Or if you want to do more, you can encourage aquariums and marine parks to expand their rehabilitating and releasing programs. This means they can rescue and heal injured aquatic animals, then once healed, release them back to where they belong. Although this problem needs to be fixed immediately, even the littlest help will do so much to help the suffering animals. Next time you think about going somewhere, refrain from going to aquariums or marine parks, because just by going, you are supporting these places. Thank you.